G'day! In today's video I've got a Dell Vostro 15 and this particular one has the charger port pushed in on the inside here. So what I'm hoping to do is simply tear it down, re-glue that back into position, and hopefully from there the charging cable will fit once more. Now, as I take these screws out, I will let you know if any of these are of a different length. So like this one here that I just took out, that says M2L5, another M2L5. I'll be thinking that most of these other ones, nah, also M2L5 for the DVD drive. We have a fatter screw. Yeah, so far these ones along the front here are coming out of the same, or are the same length. Go. And there we go, and with all those screws out, bit of luck, we've got 3 along here as well, 3 silver screws hidden underneath the DVD drive. Hopefully with this removed, this bottom cover will then come off. I'll just grab it and just pull a little bit. There we go. A bit stubborn, I'll use a plastic pry tool along here. Unlock, nope. Yeah. Does still feel like we're stuck with one particular screw. Looking inside. Aha, this is an older model, but the keyboard also has to come out of. It's been a while since I've seen this variety. Use a pry tool. Hopefully get that keyboard out. Go. Still being very stubborn. No. Disconnect this one. And a few more screws here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one here seems to be broken. This now. Go. We are now in, as we can see over here, which is what I wanted to originally look at. One broken drive. Well, not one broken drive, one broken charging port. I'd say this is going to have to be glued into position. Move that out of the way. And I just want to plug this in, so when they try to plug it in, it's simply pushing back. Push it up. A little plastic down there stopping it. No, nothing stopping it there. There we go, plug that in. I connect the battery up. Should get a charge light somewhere on this laptop. There we go. Down the front here. We now have a charge light. So 1, one faulty charger is the issue there. Now what I'm going to do is glue this in with it still plugged in. And that tends to work the best. To begin with, I'm just going to use some good old-fashioned super glue and dribble it down. I always forget how runny super glue is. Now I'm leaving the charger plugged in, so I know that no excess glue is going to run in there, or if it does, I can at least easily break it. I've had times where you line it up, glue it, plug the charger in, and from there it doesn't actually go in because it's attached to a bit that's broken. Oh, the glue's gone into the port and you can't actually do it up. Now we'll put this bit of plastic back here and screw this in. And so we'll glue it there as well. Go. Now I'll leave that for a bit. Yeah, I've left that on there for a little bit. Also, did put some of this on here. B7000 multi-purpose adhesive. And that one I usually use on phones and whatnot. It does have a slight bit of flexibility to it, which I think that may need. So right now if I plug disconnect and plug in, we're all good. Disconnect, plug in, away we go. Take that out, disconnect the battery. We'll be right to reassemble from here. Zoom this out. The glue itself is still a little bit tacky, so that I'm not too concerned of at this point. And while I've got it open, I might as well check the hinges as well, as these do get loose and wobble. Like we see over here, this particular screw here is snapped off. It's wanting to stay there. I was thinking I'd be better off trying to screw that in while it's still there. So I'm going to fold this up and just screw that up from the inside. Go. Fold that back down. Put that there. So at one stage this was liquid damaged, going by this weird colour here. Throw this back on. Or at least attempt to. There we go. We'll put those two hinge screws back in, as they're not actually really connecting much. Or they're not connecting the keyboard, so I still need to put that keyboard in. Clip this down, go, like so. Actually, might as well just continue and ignore this screw for now, and I'll put most of these screws back in first. So I'm doing a bit of a weird way of putting this back together. Basically, I want to get as much screwed together before I put that keyboard, open it up and put that keyboard back in, than possible. And these ones along here. Now, 1, 2, 3 are the small ones. Everything else is the long screw, or longer variety. So we click this out on the front there. There we go. Clicked in. Go. Might as well do these ones as well. Keyboard back in. This screw in, if it lines up. Flip it over. Realign that cable. Okay. And now with some screws to put in. Yeah, this kind of design annoys me, but these screws don't really seem to go anywhere. So it's putting it into the main board. Granted, maybe for earthing purposes, structural purposes, but it doesn't seem that structural to me. Considering probably the 9th gen model of this particular machine, they probably didn't bother about having the removable keyboard. And this is the 8th generation. Fold that over, and put that into here. So I'm just feeding this in under the pins, flip the latch over, we're attached. Fold it over like a book, put the grooves in down the bottom here, and push down. Work your way around the outer perimeter, and it should be reattached. Here I'm right to put this battery back in. And there we go. We have one charging port re-glued on a Dell Vostro 15. Hope that helps, and see you later. Bye.